It was the stormiest night the kingdom had ever seen. Thunder roared like angry giants. Rain tapped, banged, and splashed against the castle walls. Even the guards wished they were in bed. Inside the palace, the queen sighed deeply. "We have searched everywhere," she said, "and still, no true princess." Just then, boom! Knock! Boom! Someone was pounding on the castle gate, and that knock would change everything. In a faraway kingdom, there lived a prince who wanted one thing more than anything else in the world: to marry a true princess. Not a princess who only wore crowns, not a princess who only loved jewels, but a princess who was gentle, honest, and kind, inside and out. The prince travelled across mountains and seas, visiting many kingdoms. Everywhere he went, young women claimed to be princesses. Some had shiny dresses, some had golden hair, some spoke beautifully, but something always felt wrong. So the prince returned home disappointed. His mother, the wise queen, believed there was only one way to know the truth. "A true princess," she said, "will reveal herself in ways no pretending can hide." On that wild and stormy night, the queen hurried to the gate herself. Standing there was a young girl, soaked from head to toe. Her hair clung to her face, her shoes were muddy, and her cloak was torn by the wind. "I beg your pardon," the girl said softly, shivering. "I am a princess, and I ask for shelter." The guards exchanged glances. A princess? In that condition? The prince looked doubtful, but the queen smiled gently. "Come inside, child. We shall see."
We shall see.
The queen had a plan. She ordered the servants to prepare the finest guest bed in the castle. Then she placed a tiny green pea at the bottom of the bed. On top of it, she stacked 20 soft mattresses and 20 fluffy feather quilts. "Surely," the servants whispered, "no one could feel a pea beneath all that." The queen only nodded. "Only a true princess will." The girl was led to the room. "Sleep well," said the queen. The girl smiled politely, but she looked nervous. That night, the wind howled outside, but inside the palace everything was quiet, except in the guest room. The girl tossed. She turned. She sighed and frowned. "Oh dear," she whispered. "Why is this bed so uncomfortable?" She tried lying on her side, then her back, then her other side, but all night long she could not sleep. By morning her eyes were heavy and her shoulders slumped with exhaustion. At breakfast, the queen asked calmly, "Dear child, how did you sleep?" The girl hesitated, then answered honestly, I am sorry to say,
I slept
terribly. Something hard pressed against my back all night. I am sore all over." The room fell silent. The prince's eyes widened. The queen smiled. The queen clapped her hands, and the servants removed the mattresses. At the very bottom lay the tiny green pea. "Aha," said the queen. "Only a true princess could feel something so small beneath so much comfort." The girl gasped. "A pea? That explains everything." The prince stepped forward, smiling brighter than the sun. "You are indeed a true princess," he said, "and I would be honored if you would stay." Tears filled the girl's eyes, not from pain this time, but from relief. As days passed, everyone noticed something special about the princess. She thanked the servants. She spoke kindly to children. She listened before she spoke. Her sensitivity was not weakness. It was her strength. The queen placed the pea in a glass case in the royal hall as a reminder. Soon bells rang across the kingdom. The prince and the princess were married in a joyful celebration filled with music, laughter, and dancing. The queen whispered to her new daughter-in-law, "Never lose your gentleness. The world needs it." And the princess never did. And so, children, remember, being sensitive is not a flaw. Kindness shows true royalty. What's inside matters more than what's worn outside, because sometimes the smallest things, like a tiny pea, can reveal the greatest truth. The end.